way. It's the guy from.
The
Yeah,
guy.
it's the guy.
So what are
No
we doing
way.
today?
Well, you already know what we're doing today. I already showed you. Remember?
Slightly, like changes in the cards or something.
Uh huh.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get called out.
Wait, what did you say? I wasn't even listening. I did not give a shit.
Time to get called out. Here we go.
For what?
I don't know if we're gonna be like, oh,
The
that's.
Phobie reworks. Remember? I showed you that.
Nah, I get you.
Right. Okay. So, um, nobody knows what the fuck is going on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and explain it because you probably didn't read the title. Um, Basically, you see on the little screen here. Here's Boom. See that? That's a pile of fucking text. Today we're going to be going through a bunch of reworks that I've personally made. There's going to be 6 of them. One of them that one guy's actually already seen, but we're just gonna put in the video because we need to pad the watch time. But I'm pretty sure everyone here is familiar with that one guy, but just in case you're not, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, well, one guy make Phobie's videos, and I guess we're looking at some Phobie's changes, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, also, um, percentage, any chance that this will get in the game? Absolutely nil. They would have to change a bunch of animations. They would have to change a bunch of stuff. They would have to test it. They would have to make sure it's balanced. It's way too much. They're not even gonna bother. This is just speculation. I think it's funny. Um, so just to start everything off, I went through some of the phobies. So basically, I asked you a couple of questions. One of them was very specific, asking for the phobies that you deemed the worst and the best. Obviously, you do not think Boom is very good. So let's change that. So
All right.
let's go
What
ahead and
side of the
just
street you
describe
have?
Boom's role, sort of. I mean, it's very obvious he provides a lot of pressure, but he dies to Jar Cannon like really fucking easily. Is there a reason that you think he's like really bad? Is there like a specific point?
You kind of called it out. It's also the like ginseng AoE. Boom's pretty much useless if they have an AoE, so
Oh,
that's the main reason.
oh, like Jinx Sting. Okay, that's fair. I can
Yeah,
understand
probably
that.
health needs
So
definite change.
I really like phobies that can move and attack at the same time. Cassowary, Primate number 9, Sucky, love them all. If you can't tell what that lead into the segue thing, yeah, no, that's what this does. So I basically changed special delivery. First off, Boom only moves 1 tile now.
Okay.
But as a trade-off, he's twice as tanky, and also now he can move a tile before he explodes.
Hmm. That's a lot. Okay. It seems like a
Yeah,
lot more damage now.
yeah, definitely. Oh, I didn't put the AoE. Oops. But the AoE is 1. It's not 2.
Yeah, I
But
think that's kind of explanatory. That's
yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Also, you see that 50% thing? I had to copy paste that because apparently that's what they use for like Jinx Sting, which was what I copied from this. So that's interesting, I guess.
so is it 400 damage AoE or is it 800?
It's 800, and then it would do 400 to nearby units. Wait.
So only 400.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, I was
I
thinking
mean,
like.
you. No, I know what you were thinking.
Oh wait, okay. Never mind. I thought about it wrong. Okay. ba- Basically, you would have to move on to the phobie if that makes sense, because it dies anyway. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it does 800 to one phobie, and then it
Yeah, I
splits.
probably
Okay,
should. Yeah,
so
I should have explained that. My bad. But yeah, because it already dies, I just assume like, hey, you can make it like put it onto the phobie. That works, right?
honestly, it seems a bit broken. I'm not gonna lie. I would prefer this on Kaboom, if anything, because it's a 3 cost and
Oh
like
shit, you're
ultra
right.
rare. It would kind of make more sense.
The
Because for a
reason, no,
one
the reason
cost,
I really
like
wanted to do this was because I fucking hate Ted and Jill. But then like people really like the concept of like one movement, one cost phobies because they're like super cheap, but also since they take time to develop, they'd have some sort of use.
yeah, they're
This is
definitely
definitely
stronger.
this
Yeah,
is
if you
definitely
can
too far.
develop.
I'd say like 600 or 700. Even that might be a bit too much.
Yeah, it's probably a bit much. Like,
But
definitely
the
lower the
thing
damage.
is, you still have to attack from a tile away, so you have to keep that in mind.
It's just too like slow as well. Like if you were to walk it up, a Jinsting could just one hit it and it would die. So
I don't even know how much. I'm pretty sure Jinxing does at least 400 base. But the thing with Boom that I was trying to do here was kind of lean into that sort of, how do I explain this? Sort of in a in a range where you would need like a jar cannon or something to deal with it, because it's super powerful, but also you have to keep in mind that it can only attack if if it's two tiles away from it at the beginning of the turn. For normal Boom, I think it's three, if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah, three, because you can move two tiles up and you just explode, right?
yeah, three. If I'm
Yeah,
being honest, I think Boom's health probably should be changed just because jar cannon so
Boom
easily
just
just
doesn't
makes
work
it
as a one
useless.
cost in general. It's super
Yeah,
situational, but I think it's a good kind of situational, so it's okay. You don't really see anything else like that, so I think that's what makes Boom good, at least to me, because you're almost never going to use it, but when you do, it provides so much pressure. Like I have it like level 5 or something, it does like 639. It's fucking nuts. Like that sort of damage is unheard of, except for like AWOL, and AWOL just dies like really fast as well. So
that's somewhat true. I like that you put it says like special delivery for its ability. I think it makes more sense to move a tile and attack instead of just kind of
oh
blow
yeah, I
itself
did
up.
change some of the ability names, I think.
Yeah, I think that works better, honestly.
Yeah, and they both work.
Yeah, they both work. I'm fine with Boom right now. I just think the health probably should be
What do
buffed
you think
slightly.
of this one? You think it's too broken? You think it's still bad?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say like two broken.
Really? Okay. Because now I'm thinking about it, right? Um, okay. Hmm. It does say
I think
attack
it'd be a
range. It
sick
does say attack
animation
range
though.
2 though, so I think I fucked that up. I should have put attack range 1, but whatever.
Yeah, probably. It's fine though.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird because we've never seen a Phobie with such slow tempo. Like in one cost. Like we've seen Ted and Jill, but like I said before, they're fucking shit, and they don't. Their selling point is that they're tanky anyway. Not that they deal damage. They do like 400 or something. How much do they do? Do you know?
I think it's like 400 if they're both on the field.
Oh, okay. I think
Honestly, I
it's.
think Ted and Jill's pretty good late
Oh,
game
also
if
Ted
it's
is on
like your
here. I
last
forgot to
thing.
mention Ted is on here.
Ted is what?
Ted is on this list.
Oh, okay. I'm excited to see that one.
All right, let's move on to the next one. You did not talk about this one. I just don't fucking like this guy. This guy's fucking weird. Um, my main issue with Leshy is that you never need multiple phobies to be healed for more than 1,000, in my perspective, because that implies that you have multiple phobies that have more than 1,000 HP, and then it also implies that you have seven keys to spare, and that just seems weird to me. But like, do you have any thoughts on this?
So if I'm being honest, Leshy is like its ability is super interesting, right? Because it's the only group heal in the game. But it probably should heal itself because if a poison were to happen, a group poison, and it just heals everyone else instead of itself, it's just gonna die.
Oh,
Like it's dimensional.
that's true. Yeah. I mean, you
It
could just
really
bring a
should.
muffin top, but like that's
Yeah,
kind
you
of
could, but that's like an extra key on top of the seven keys that you're
that's
really only
true.
using for its ability.
My favorite comparison for this when I was thinking about it was Bluelian, because even though like you're almost never gonna be like, oh yeah, let me heal my what's it at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. You can have six, yeah, six phobies max around you. I need like six phobies to heal for more than 1,000, or even like two or three for more than 1,000. That seldom happens. And but like
True.
Bluelian has
Yeah,
really
true.
good stats. I don't know if you've seen it. It
No,
has
yeah, Bluelian. If you have Bluelian, you're not going to summon Leshy. I can guarantee that.
yeah, but like Bluelian has such good stats for a 5 cost.
It really is.
On
It's
top of
honestly
being a
like,
healer
yeah, so you'd
and
rather
having
just summon
Burrow.
him.
Burrow's not a big one, but Burrow's like interesting there. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at the change. So,
Temporary,
um,
okay.
so basically he grants shields, if that makes sense.
Is the
Uh,
shield permanent?
yes,
Does that go
until it
away?
breaks, right? Until it breaks.
Can that stack or no?
I actually didn't think about that, but
I would assume not, probably not.
Yeah, but I really wanted to now.
If it's
Give it
no,
like
that
600 or something. I don't know. Hey, okay. Let's just set the stage here. If you're willing to give like a like a kaboom or some shit, like 2000 HP over the span of 6 turns, be my fucking guest. That's hilarious. I'm okay with that because you have 10 keys off of the field while I'm going over like taking all your fucking canning points. And if you have enough tempo to be dealing with that, you've already won, right? You know what I mean?
kind of. I think the shield is cool. Uh,
I don't know
I
about
don't know.
viability though. I just thought it'd be cool.
I think it's also cool, but probably like never gonna be added.
The idea there for me was like, oh, I have 4 units on the board on this very small map, and I had nothing to do. Guess I'll just give my entire team shield. I thought it'd be funny, but also
That's
I
true.
removed his attack, so that might actually make him kind of
Oh,
bad as
oh
well.
no, that is
I did not
terrible.
think about that.
But
On
like, it does give an idea for like a phobie that could shield, but that could
Yeah,
be interesting.
I think if it was a shield though, it might have to be toned down a lot more.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
And I mean, I guess to make it viable, you'd have to make it not stack because otherwise it's super hard to balance as well. But the
It could
aircraft,
stack. It would just have to health by a lot that it gives out.
it'd be.
Maybe like 200 or
What if it
something.
gave like, what if it gave like 800, and then if it stacked, it'd be like 400, then 200, then 100.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. If you lower the health, if it's
Yeah,
already on
because you have
them,
to wait
that could,
three, you have to
yeah.
wait 4 fucking turns for it to come back. Well, I don't. I mean, okay, cooldowns are weird in this game. I don't really necessarily understand because technically, once you use the ability, you're waiting 2 turns, right? Kind of.
Kind of. Honestly, Leshy's just non-existent anymore if because of blue in
Anyone
it. It's
who
just
has Leshy is too afraid to use it because they're afraid they'll get laughed at. They'll get pinged in the Discord server, loser using Leshy, really, and then they'll get laughed at by everyone. Oh, but I did hear someone using Leshy for their I think it was on a Big Map or something, and they were using it for their heavy Hevo 2.0 and 3.0.
no, I could see that, yeah.
It's so
I mean, I
disgusting.
have used Leshy before, and but it's just never like worked out. The 7 keys is just not worth it,
Yeah.
honestly.
If it was like I don't know. I don't really. You don't see AoE damage that often. You just see like, oh, Jinxing did 400 and then like 200, I guess. And it never matters. It never matters. The only AoE I'm pretty sure without damage fall off is Hevo 3.0, right? And you don't need that much healing for that.
Yeah, or a Mildred, you might want to heal from it too.
Can you? Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's like 1,500 and then wait, does it?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
okay, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. There's not much to say about this one, to be honest.
Okay. Let's see. I think Stabby's in a good position, honestly. I mean, it's a little strong.
Wow, that's so controversial. I can't believe you would say that Stabby is good. That's crazy. Anyway,
Maybe better than good. Portal buff, okay.
basically, it makes his portal do more damage.
So
Oh,
wait, explain this one. What is it?
so basically, I nerfed him a lot. You can see his less than 1,000 HP, near roughly the same amount as a unicorn, just to give you a perspective. But every phobie that attacks him will be damaged by the portal, and also it deals 2.5 times more damage. So basically, it's a ticking time bomb. And
Huh.
the main gimmick for this is that you can't attack it with too many phobies at the same time, but you also, if you're just focusing it, then I mean, I guess it would work, but it really does depend on the scenario. I wouldn't really know how that would work and whether it'd be worth it. Because keep in mind that you're really just using this as sort of like um I don't know how the only thing I can think of is frontline backline, but that doesn't really make sense. It's more so like in the most vulnerable position, I guess. Like for example, put it on the stim pad, right? Things like that.
Okay, so whoever kills it, it kind of like implodes on all those phobies that did damage.
Yeah, so it'll pull them too, because
I'm not
that's what
sure. I think
portals
it's
do.
interesting. Maybe a phobie that had percent counterattack damage and just walks around. That could be kind of cool.
Hmm?
Um,
What do you mean?
Like I'm just saying a random Phobie idea.
Oh,
Phobie that had 60% counterattack, very low damage or none. Just walks
oh,
around, kind of like Smiley, maybe. I don't know.
oh, I see. I just wanted to do something unique. I just wanted to do something fun with Stabby, because like, I mean, that's not really how voodoo dolls work. And this isn't either, don't get me wrong. So, but like, that was the original inspiration, and then I realized that voodoo dolls are kind of boring, so I just kind of dicked around with it.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, but it probably should have more HP if it's gonna be like a punching bag.
True, yeah. What do you want? You want to give it like 1.5k HP, no attack? That might be
Honestly,
funny.
that could be interesting, actually.
Yeah,
Like
but
it
no
just
one. But
blocks off a portion. No, no, because if it blocks off an area, push past it, or
I
I don't know.
guess, yeah. And then you just have like a razor mouth go at it for a few turns.
But if it
That'd
had,
be an
yeah.
interesting sight. But yeah, yeah, I'm looking back at these because I haven't looked at this Google slide in like a day, right? And I'm looking at these. These are not viable in the slightest. They're either broken or they're not good at all.
No, that's very true.
Yeah. And I'm only realizing that now, but they are cool, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would say interesting.
yeah, I spent like, I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes maybe. Most of it was spent on like putting the text on, to be honest.
Dang, I want to see the animations for these though. I think that'd be like really cool.
What would the portals look like though?
I don't even know.
Have like a little like overshadowing effect with like Stabby's face, like how do I explain this? You know the how the portals have like has like the grave? Just put
Yes.
fucking Stabby's face on it. It'll look super scuffed. I love it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Rusty.
Oh my
I actually
gosh.
don't remember what I did for this one. So
All right, let's see it.
we're gonna figure it out together. Oh, okay. Um,
Moves the unit. Okay.
yeah, so
So a push or
yeah.
something,
Huh? No.
or you get to choose where it goes.
No. Look at the stats.
Oh, so it does damage now. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does move mean?
It
Like
can't move.
it can't move?
Look at the stats. It can't move.
What's the what? What's the point?
Okay. Let me explain this. Let me explain this. So, normally one cost units have a very bad they're very bad at move hitting, right? You move and you
Okay.
hit. The idea here was I want Rusty to be able to move 2 tiles a turn. What I don't want to see is Rusty only being able to attack when it's 2 tiles away from a unit. Want to make it 3?
Isn't it already three? Moves
No.
two and then goes to the third tile?
No. Yeah, so I'm saying make it 3 now, but I wanted it to move 2 tiles a turn, like a Ted or a Jill, things like that, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically I wanted it to have that um sort of presence while still being super slow to develop, if that makes sense.
I guess I could see it. I mean, it's interesting. I
That's
don't
how
know
you
about the
describe
one
all of
cost.
these.
Yeah, because they're all interesting, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they're never gonna get added, most likely.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said that cuz like I'm really hoping no one's like, "Oh yeah, this is really cool. I hope they add this." No, stop putting hope in this video. There's nothing here for you, all right? There's just concepts. Leave me alone.
I don't know how to think about this one. I think it should be still two cost. I don't know, calling it one cost with
It's just
450
cuz it looks like a
damage
one cost to me. It's super small.
through. Honestly, I don't know how to change Rusty to make it viable. It's just
Oh,
not
don't worry, just leave it in the dust. We'll make a better one in like an update or so.
reskin it.
No, like we just power creep it. We're chilling. Make it two cost version. Make it red. Make it do like make it give it like lifesteal or some shit. I don't know. Figure it
Like
out.
still.
All right, let's go to the next one. I think this one's Ted if I remember correctly. Yeah, there it is. So I didn't do this for Rusty because I mean we kind of already know Rusty's fucking terrible. But do you think Ted is decent or like?
I think Ted is decent. Yeah, I would say so. I think Ted and Jill are actually
Or you weren't supposed to say that.
okay.
That wasn't in the script, but okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, it only gets 150, so it does 350.
I mean, I think the damage buff is like that probably.
Huh?
I don't know. I just think Ted and Jill are
They don't
pretty
work
decent.
together very well.
Not
I
together, but I think separate.
It's
Best
so
actually.
fucking dumb how like the pack attack and the Uli Deads they don't really work well together because you're just creating so many terrible phobies.
It's
And
unfortunate too.
I don't like I'd never really I like the concept, but when you put it into practice, no, I don't think I want that to happen to me. Having Ted and Jill out can be scary, but also like nah, it's
Yeah,
anno
because it just takes away from like something you could have had.
yeah. It's scary for me and it's annoying for them to use. Right, because I'm not used to it, but then also they're using like the worst strat in the planet. But
Yeah, I'm
I
curious
do
to
have
see
to
what you changed though.
I do have to say, since making the one cost ranking video where I said that they were the two worst one cost phobies, I still have to kind of stand by it because at least every other one cost can capture panic points, which is their job. I think they're okay late game because some when things start slowing down, you don't really need to have a two phobia that moves 2 tiles every turn. And if they have to step on Ted or step on Jill, and they don't have a one cost for it, they have to get one of their key pieces on it, and that's really nice, right? And
Exactly. Yeah,
but
that's
like, but
yeah.
also if you have another key to spare, then pack attack is much better. But that doesn't always happen. That usually doesn't happen, right?
Yeah, I would agree. They definitely shine in the later game.
Yeah, I have to say. But if you use opening with Ted or Jill, please stop. I will cry. Let's move. This is probably my favorite one. I think this is my favorite one, just hands down. I love it. It's great.
Automatically resurrect him. Okay. Uh okay, Chief, that's a bit much.
Read the entire thing.
Okay, let me read it. So it's that's okay, all of these are interesting. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Okay, this one's pretty interesting now.
It sounds like your excuse for not calling them bad.
Okay, this one's kind of bad.
Wait, really?
I think it's too broken. It just
Oh,
keeps
really?
coming back
Oh, no, it doesn't.
over and
It has
over.
2 lives. That's it.
Oh, it does?
Okay, read it carefully. So basically, whenever Ted dies, you resurrect him, but he gets less max HP, right?
Oh, okay, I see.
So so basically, he dies once, he dies twice, he's gone, right?
No, I get what you're doing. I think that's pretty strong though, don't you think?
The idea was because I think of it this way, right? Um, it's really easy to it's a different kind of removal that you have to go through, and that's the main reason I wanted this was because I don't really know exactly how to put this, but basically it really works well as a panic point taker, but not much else.
You know, I would want to see this maybe as like a 4 cost actually. I think
Oh,
that
it's
could be
like
cool.
oh, like scaled higher. Okay.
Yeah, definitely scaled higher for this ability because it
Yeah,
takes like more hits to take it down, and yeah,
that's true.
like next turn it'll just do like basic attack damage, so you need to kill it.
Because my problem with Ted and Jill was if you just have a one cost, just put it on the panic point. It had a pinch more HP. That's all you had to deal with. But now you have to kill it. You have to kill it twice. If you hit it only once with 600, that's not enough. You have to hit it twice. And that's not that big of a deal because you can kill it with Murder Ring, right? To 400, 200, dead. Maybe even like Jar Cannon if you have a one cost nearby, right? But it's more so because I wanted a more interesting form of removal, and because Ted and Jill was already have kind of already have had that. It's just that it never really showed, if that made sense. Because one cost was just step on it and it's dead. It's gone. It's not. It's never gonna show up again. It's fucking dead. The resurrect never came into play, if that makes sense.
You know,
Right?
it definitely makes sense. I think it's actually pretty creative though.
Yeah, all of these are creative. They're just bad.
Actually, I think this one, if one was going to be added to the game, I think this one might be
Yeah,
it.
I think so too. It really does feel like something that the devs would consider adding. Because the rest of these are like, they're okay. I
Yeah,
think
but I
this
think
one's the last
yeah.
one, right? Yeah, this is the last one. This one you've already seen.
All
Um,
right.
yeah, I just toned it down to like a 3 cost. I like changing costs. They're funny. It's funny. Also, because we don't have any 3 costs that leap, to my knowledge. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think we do. Like, I think I told you before, I'm fine with it being a three cost if they think Primate's fine where it's at.
Hmm.
I think they're just leaving the opportunity for another leaping ability for the three cost area.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be okay with that. It's just like, I don't think Primate works. They need to buff it, okay?
Really? I disagree.
Really? It's
I
so
like where
it's
Primate's at.
tanky and it does like 400 damage. Like what? How much?
I
Okay,
don't know. What more would you want from it, though?
okay,
More health,
wait. I need to
maybe?
search this up. Fuck. This fucking lag hurts. Hurts every part of my body. I don't know how much Primate does compared to Cassowary though. Cuz to me, the fact that they're both undead means that like they should be doing like high burst damage, no? At least to me.
Somewhat, to an extent. Let's see the damage, though.
Wait, oh wait, I already have access to it. It was on the slide. Yeah, they did the same amount. It's just the HP buff.
Okay,
Like in
450. Maybe.
look at this. It's 625 and 1350. Oh wait, no, 650, 1350. Two keys for 700? Nah.
No,
Nah.
I'm kind of seeing your point now. That seems a bit weird.
I think it would have been okay if it had a bit less HP and a bit more attack, cuz it's kind of in a weird middle ground. Like it's okay, right? But compared to like Casso, nah.
I don't know. I think maybe they don't want to buff it because it could be game breaking where it's at right now.
Yeah, but
And the only
that's
thing they can do
can't you
is
say that for
health.
like anything ever?
That's
Any
probably
sort of buff?
true.
They the all I can say is just like balance it better. Like it's such a stupid thing to say, but what else can you say? Just balance it better. Do what you can. If you can't, then oh well, you tried. Just let Primate 9 die in the dust. I don't think anyone cares about it anyway,
I
right?
guess like why would you summon Primate 9 if Cassowary has the same damage, right? Like it's just for the health.
I yeah,
And health isn't even like great.
the thing is though, I do like Primate's sustainability. It's just that the damage doesn't alleviate the HP if that makes sense. It doesn't really keep it self-sufficient. Like a good example is Alistar, right? Like it's kind of balanced where if you can one-shot it, then yeah, sure, it's fine. But I think it's like a 5 cost, right? Is it a
I
5?
think Alistar's 6.
Alistar 6? I don't know. I have to check. Yeah, 6. Yeah, I don't if you don't one-shot it though, it gets like most of that HP back, right?
True.
But
It's very
Private doesn't
annoying.
do that. Private doesn't do that. Like, okay, actually now that I think about it, what if I had like 70? Like 70% lifesteal or 80%? That'd be nuts.
Ooh,
Actually be
that's a
okay.
sheesh. That's a
Even
bit
50
much.
would be a bit much, honestly.
Look at Primate compared to Gravedigger. Actually, I want to
Gravedigger.
because you're
Gravedigger
just
has
going for
like
the jump, right?
Gravedigger
That's the
has
only
like
reason
a
you.
bit less. Yeah,
Yes, a
Primate had
bit less.
1350 and then Gravedigger is 110. I mean 1100.
I
All
don't
right.
know. I think it is a little weird. I'm just gonna like say maybe a 25 increase to one of the stats. 25.
Yeah, I actually would like a 25% increase in HP.
Not
I
not
mean,
percent, just 5. Just
25?
25. Yeah, because honestly, these stats are like very
25 attack and 25
close.
HP are very different, aren't they? I feel like 25 attack would benefit Primate much more.
Yeah, no, 25 attack or health. It doesn't
Because we're
matter.
talking 25 base attack, right? 25 base
Most I
attack.
would prefer attack because it just seems weird that they're both have the same attack, and I would just there
Yeah,
seems to
it is kind
me
of
to be a difference
wonky.
there.
Now I'm convinced that there were variants.
But again, I don't know the calculations if they can't change it because like that the 425 is like a good solid number. So I don't know.
Oh no, they already get fucked up when it comes to leveling up anyway. Because 3% is not something that you can always put into whole numbers. Let's just get that
That's true.
right, right? Yeah. But anyway, we've been talking over this for like 5 minutes. Um, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Hell yeah.
All
I
right,
hope
yeah, that
you
sounds good.
enjoyed this. Kind of. I kind of just felt like I should have, because this
It
was
was
kind of
very
fun.
interesting though.
Yeah, because I've done this before, but like I don't think anyone's ever watched it. I think it was like, oh yeah, give Karen like an 100% attack buff. I have to go back and look for it because I actually forgot what I talked about. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you. You specifically, I'm talking to the other person in this Discord call. Thank you for being here. Oh, I also update people on whether I played Valorant today. That's a thing that I do sometimes.
Oh
I
yeah, we
played
should go
Val.
play some Valorant.
I shut up. I I played Valorant like twice today, and I
Yeah,
lost
but
both
no, thanks
times.
for having me. It was actually kind of
Yeah, no, you're
interesting.
welcome.
Man, we should have an interesting counter on this video.
Yeah.
How many times I've said it.
All right. That's gonna
All
be
right.
it for the today though. Goodbye.